Hello there everyone, and welcome back to 1860s Old America mod. So now we've had quite a task ahead of us, trying to sort of fight when with the new change, which seemed to have made the Union a lot stronger. So I've gone ahead and I've done a similar thing to what I did in the Legil one, is I've added a bit of charisma on me, so I can take another 50 more men. So I have 168 before I had 113 as most, I think. Also, actually, before we're on our way to this trapper village, which I talked about a bit in last one, I can show what happened here on the west. So I couldn't become the marshal, but since I have such a high relationship with quite a few lords, I can go to them and say, "Do you want to follow me?" Yes, they'll follow me. And so we went into a truce. Well, first, before the truce, we took these two forts, and after the truce, we went and took Louisville, because it's like a thing now that we're at war with the Union, then we go over and be at war with the American settlers. So I took that, and that became my town, and then we took these two forts to prepare for taking out Cincinnati. But I would call the sort of western campaign complete. Now what we're looking at is sort of the final bit here. I think once New York suburbs falls and this fort, I would call the campaign over. But with quite a bit to go, since we have such a trouble taking them down. They've actually reinforced this place with 100 or 99 Canadian raiders instead. But what I'm here really to do is I bought a weapon that I gave to Highlander, and Highlander has been seemingly picking off Union troops at very long range, while other troops are unable to, and while the Union troops are able to pick off my troops at that range. So I'm hoping to pick up the similar weapon, which I believe I bought here, which I think was one of these rifles. I think it was the Henry carbine, possibly, or maybe it was the Winchester carbine. It was something like that. It was a Gatling gun. But it doesn't work. There's my prototype. Actually, the prototype probably works as well, pretty well. Modified ammo, which says cheat at the end, so you know it's good. We got more of these. There's a cannon. The cannon looks really wonky when you have it in front of you. Same with the Gatling gun. So I think we'll test these ones first. I think those, actually we should probably check what Highlander actually carries right now. Let me see your equipment. Winchester carbine is what he carries, and he carries the special ammo. I think the special ammo might be the one thing that makes him stand apart. So we want to make sure as many of our troops got these weapons, or as many got the cheat ammo in this, and then we're gonna put my special characters in special group, and when we attack forts we'll be able to have them as snipers sniping down at them while keeping the main force back. Oh yeah, we'll need to take your horse as well. So you will no longer be, you will be in a special unit that I would call officers or something. I think all of these guys have similar skills when it comes to shooting, so it doesn't really matter in that regard. Oh yeah, I need to take your horse. Actually, let's rename a group already. The wheat tigers, we don't have any anymore, so they are now officers. Officers. Boom. So we got a special officer group that's gonna snipe down at the enemy. Let's see where this one, yes, officers. Right. Devrish. Maybe I probably actually should have not taken the swords of some of them. That was unnecessary. And maybe I shouldn't take the horse either. They might be useful sitting on the horse as well. And since I am sort of in what I call personal war with the Union, meaning that I have such bad relationship with them that I am able to attack them or attack their settlements and stuff. Forgot to give this guy a sword. And I think we forgot this guy his sword as well. Didn't you have a sword? How about this knife I won in a bar fight then? When I say won, I obviously mean that I shot someone to pieces. I blew his brains out. And then I took his knife. Not necessarily it has to be this rifle, so I might test by giving, say, well, you actually have, let's see, he does have one of these 16 shots. So all we need to do is give him the special ammo that delivers another 200 damage. So now your officers, you should be officers as well. And the rest are cavalry. Could possibly wait and see about buying more guns off her, but I'm not entirely sure when it restocks. And I think this might be plenty enough. Should probably test it out against these northern raiders. See at what range we're able to inflict damage. Chase them! I don't think I will be able to reach them. Maybe we can hit Montreal suburbs. Charge the enemy! Right, everyone hold here except for the officers. And everyone should fire on my command. Except for the officers. The officers should fire at will. Yes, look at that. They've already hit a few people. Probably should... Why hasn't he drawn his musket or his weapon uses? Use ranged. And form single formation. But you see what I mean. We probably actually put all of them on foot. Might be easier. Or at least I'm gonna take this guy's sword or give the rifle to someone else because I'm not sure why he isn't using it. Capture Joe. I'm not entirely sure why Toxic Remington Nova isn't firing either. Hopefully they'll be firing in the siege. Because it'd be awkward just to have two of them firing. Wee-haw! Right, let's see. it was you. For some reason you did not fire. I'm gonna take your horse anyways. And then it was... what? Captured Joe. Why did you not fire your gun, sir? I'm gonna take your sword because of that. Now hopefully these guys will shoot once we come down to the fort. Actually we might check on a fort higher up here where they might not have stationed extra men. Well, they do actually. It is more protected than the other fort, I think. How about Boston? 500. That, you know, that wouldn't be a problem when the time before the patch, but now with the patch, I'm not so sure that we would win. You know, it might have been that the Confederates were overpowered before. Oh, they put another 100 men in here. Wait, am I not in approach? I thought I'd punch these guys around a bit. Well then we'll punch around these villagers. We'll take everything you got. Let's get the cavalry up and running. Actually, maybe we should continue to test out the officers on this. Okay, they're already up there. Cavalry charge. Follow them. For victory. Yeah, that went quickly, but now we should have the intended points, so I can go ahead and attack. Let's see what Burnside has to say about it. Hello there, Burnside. How about making it even better by attacking Burnside? Now there can be no doubt in these Federals' minds that we are at war with them. Yes, look at that. Officers are already firing and taking down people. Captured Joe simply doesn't want to fire for some reason. And neither Remington Nova for some reason. Cavalry use melee. Cavalry move up. They probably work better at fixed target, because they're not hitting a lot right now. Here comes the cavalry. Ready for the order. Charge! Pile on them! Charge, men! Charge! Pour lead down on them! I think we only lost like 3 men throughout this. Victory! That horse just went for a rampage through my men and punched down 3 of my recruits. We lost 4 men actually. Very nice. And also I get to upgrade a few of those recruits. We go for infantry because infantry go directly to best shooter. So people have... Actually, we're gonna change that around. Since these people do not want to fire... Wait, did I give you one of these? Yes, I did. Who was that? Yellow Mosquito. You should be among the officers then. But Captured Joe, I have no clue why he doesn't want to fire this thing. Guess you go back to sword and pistol. And you get to become line infantry again. And then it was Toxic Remington Nova. You go to cavalry then. And you'll give me back this and you get a revolver. Right, let's see about getting someone else. This guy looks a bit like Mario. Now you get this, and you get this ammo, and we transfer you to officers. Did I change around both of them? No, I still have one to hand out. Did I change your stuff around? I did, but I forgot to put you in officers. And then Highlander. Let's try Rockwell then. Let's see your equipment. Oh, you got terrible pistol. There we go. Now everyone should be right. So these two are officers, yes. He's an officer. He's an officer. He's an officer. And he's an officer. This should work, hopefully. There's 272 men in the fort. Let's put a ladder on it and attack it. Right, first off, we're gonna pull everyone back a bit. We're gonna have officers up here. Actually, yes, Highlander is getting kills straight off the bat. And same with the other officers. Well, it's him and that Gab guy. We placed them over there. Officers, and form single row. Also, I want officers to use ranged weapons. Some of them simply doesn't want to shoot right now. There's always only 2 of them. Why is this? They're getting hit. That's not good. Highlander got knocked unconscious. Well, that did not work out as well as I thought. Thing is, if I push my men up, we're only gonna get cut down by the enemy. Fire. Since they are now better than us. Why are they not firing? There's something I'm missing here. Might as well have you spread out. Why aren't you firing? Officers only use ranged weapons. Still don't care. Use weapon at will. Nope. Use blunt weapons then. Use ranged now then. They draw their swords for some reason. Why? Just me and a guy named Gab, the guy named after, I guess it's the mod creator, if I'm not completely mistaken. So it's only us two delivering damage on the enemy, while the enemy is able to deliver damage on us. Well then, let's see if we can't get around. If we get close enough, we might be able to overwhelm them on the flank. We move everyone over there. That makes sure that these officers are sort of covered. Let's see if we can get them in here. Or get him in here. Since it's only him left. Covering behind the tents. Come on, come in here. There we go. Yes, that's a good spot for you. While I'll take the men around the side. You know, he's hitting almost every shot. If I could field the entire army with that, we would have no trouble winning this war. There we went. One infantry guy actually managed to take down one of the enemy. But that's only one. The rest are all killed by Gab. And that does not bode well. And look how many of ours are getting knocked unconscious here. There we go. Line infantry form single row. Try to pour lead down on them. It's a shame that you can't actually see the statistics here. I'll just have to estimate. The problem is, even if I have quite a lot of men left at the end of this, or when I decide to retreat, there might be quite a lot of them routing afterwards or getting taken down afterwards. Or if I get shot down, you have a similar result. Ah, crap. I can't put my head over there. It looks like we're getting more green, but the enemy outnumbers at such an amount that we're not really gonna be able to change it around, are we? 21. Let's see how many we're taking. Oh yeah, 160, of course. What does that? Yeah, captivity. Oh crap, they stole a whole lot of stuff. How am I gonna do this? Let's see, did I lose anything important? That's the main thing. Not anything I was carrying, which is good. But I lost one of the books. There might have been something. This is not going very well. Well, maybe if I recruit like tons of them. Maybe if I go full like Legil and I recruit tons of them, because I would rather not start recruiting Union troops at this point. I'm not sure. We probably have to just overwhelm them. So maybe I need to try to become Marshal. First of all, we need to start the war again, so it's just not me. But I think with the attacks I've made, we should be able to get this war going. Do we have Jefferson Jefferson! I hear that you have attacked the subjects of the traveler, you have given them an excuse to attack me if they want. We shall see what comes after this. A fine day's work you have done. Yay, he likes me. From 9 to 11. Nice, so he actually thought that was a good thing that I provoked him. Then hopefully war will come. Actually, you know, I've never actually bought a ship. Oh, look at that. I thought it was gonna be a steamship, but it turned out to be Pirates of the Caribbean. How does this work when I make camp? Oops, now I'm no longer about. Let's see, I guess it's similar to the others. When you go ashore? How do I... Did that mess it up? Well, I'm half... It messed it up when I went camp. I have to go into cheat mode to sort that out. You know what? Fuck this! I'm going to Europe! Whee! How far can I go? Soon we'll hit England or France or something. There it is! It's the coast of... I don't know. Of something. Well, yeah, I guess this is as good a place as any to end the episode. And next time, I will have a solution to the problem. One way or another, we will end the Union by taking out these two places, the fort and the suburbs, and that would render their cause futile. So, and even though it didn't go very well, I hope you enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Bye.